What do you love most about your life right now?
Yeah, you know what I love? I love doing the shows. Honestly,
Uh,
I love doing the shows. And it's funny because it's hard to believe, but I was this really shy kid growing up who always like hid behind my mother's apron. Um,
mhm.
if my mother actually used an apron, I would have hid behind it. Let's put it that way. My mother never used an apron, but anyway, I hid behind her anyway. And then somebody about 25 years ago, I was working in the funeral home at the time. I owned it, and I was really stuck. I was in a place I didn't want to live. I felt really trapped, and I needed an outlet. And I had met this guy who was doing some theater stuff, like regional theater stuff. And he said, "Well, they're doing a show, whatever it was, and you should come." And I'm like, "Oh, no, 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 I could never do that." Well, he dragged me there, and I thought, "Oh God." And then I was horrified, absolutely horrified. But I went and I did what I had to do to audition for the show, figuring they're never going to call me anyway, so it's okay. And they did. And then I met this whole group of people and I got the bug. And I realized after years and years and years of this that I didn't love the 8 weeks of rehearsal. I only loved
Mm,
the 2 weeks of performances.
uh-huh.
And and then I just, you know what I mean? I just got busy and life got in the way and that kind of stuff. So I didn't do it anymore. So now I get to do these shows. I don't have any rehearsal. I literally just walk out and stand there and say, "Okay, guys, don't go for coffee. Time to show up. Let's go." And they show up and I do my show and there's a little humor with it and there's banter back and forth and yeah. So I
So
mean, so
fun.
I think for me that's the part that I love the most, honestly.